in the box. What's popping? All right. All right. We got a great show for you tonight. I got A Dot. I got Mo Beatz with us. Two brothers, man, that these cats, man, hey, they some dope cats, man. A Dot is a music producer. Mo Beatz is a music producer out of Jacksonville, Florida. We got a great show for you. It's uncut. You know, as you guys know, it's been a minute since I've been on, but we back. We back. We're going to come right back.
Fundamentals and build a block. Turn to advice when I'm in that spot. When I got questions, and that's a lot. Perfect time to hear from Ricco in the box.
Man, what's going on? We back in the box. We on and popping. And I'm getting ready to bring up Mo Beatz, man. Mo Beatz, man, we got a long history, and we're gonna talk about it a little bit before we get into a few different things, through a few different subjects, man. But we go way back a lot of years. We live together, and especially, you know, when you producers, man, you living with cats and y'all trying to make it grind. I done seen this cat, man, just travel. I remember when we're gonna talk about, man, him, you know, trying to hook up with Scott Storch and all down in Miami, man, doing this thing. But we're gonna talk about that. I'm getting ready to bring my guys up, man. Mo Beatz, A Dot, they some dope cats, man, and glad to be back in the box. We're gonna bring these cats in, man, and show these cats. Yeah. That's what it is. A Dot,
Yo,
Beatz in
what's
the
up with it?
house. Glad to see y'all cats, man. Glad to be back. It's gonna be killer.
Right.
I see some cats up in the comments already. Salutations. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Pastor Palmer.
Love.
He's back about time. I know, man. I've been missing for a minute, bro. But I'm gonna put it back. You know, normally our time, it's gonna be every Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm in Houston, Texas. It's 10 o'clock Central Time, but we kind of doing an odd time of this show. We was gonna come on last night. We had some technical difficulties we had to iron out, man, but we on tonight. So every Friday, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time is our regular time that we're gonna be on. Mo Beatz, A Dot. Glad to have y'all cats, bro.
And I appreciate it.
So I know A Dot came on. He say, "Well, I want you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and start with A Dot. You know, let the people know who you are, man, and where you from, and who is A Dot, man? Who is A Dot?"
First and foremost, I'm a father and I'm a husband. I'm from Dover, Delaware. I've been out here for like 10 years, doing the music everywhere. I'm talking, we've been all up and down the East Coast, you know what I mean? But found home here in Florida. And I just been really grinding all these years, self-independent, ain't never had no label push, no nothing like that. And we just been dropping music and videos, making beats and networking with all types of people, some of your favorite artists, and you know what I mean? Just been grinding for real.
Facts. Mo Beatz, man.
What's going on?
Make your way to the microphone, dog. Let these cats know. Mo Beatz, man. You know, who is Mo Beatz, man?
Man, I'm Mo Beatz 904. That's it. That's me. I've been doing this jump for a long time, man. I work with a lot of people. Actually work for a small indie label. I've had chances to meet a lot of people, man, a lot of majors. I got placements, some, you know, still working at it. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio, East Cleveland, Ohio, to be exact. I've been down in Florida for over 20 years now, man. So Florida is my home, you know. I don't know what to say. I mean, I've been doing this for a long time, man.
Long time, bro. We go way back. Like, we go way back. This cat is a Fruity Loop genius. As you guys know, Knife Wonder was the first cat to really single-handedly brought Fruity Loops to light, man. And this cat was probably one of the original cats. Right after Ninth Wonder getting on, he got on Fruity Loops. This cat is a Fruity Loop genius. I've seen this guy tracks, make songs, make beats with 8 gigs around on a Windows computer with no hard drive space.
Right.
And, you know, going through hooking external drives,
crashing,
and coming up with 5,000 beats. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, and I was like, Mo, bro, why you want to get a computer, bro? It's right now. I'm good right now. I ain't got to get till I got to get one. I ain't gonna get one. Like, so this guy is a Fruity Loop genius. My first question is like why Fruity Loops, bro? Why not Logic? Why not Reason? Why not Pro Tools? You do everything. Like, you were the first cat that I saw to do everything in Pro Tools, vocals, everything. Like, I couldn't comprehend that. Like, we talking about 20 years, almost 20 years, man. You've been grinding, making hits and joints and Fruity, but why Fruity, bro? Like, why you chose to kind of do Fruity, bro?
Man, Fruity Loops is a very user-friendly program, for real, to be honest. And I mean, I didn't really start on Fruity Loops. I can take it back all the way back to a program called Hip Hop EJ. I could take it even further back than that, and I was making beats off of PlayStation.
I remember that, man, when PlayStation allowed you to make
MTV Jams.
Yeah, how you make a beat on PlayStation? I'm like, what?
On PlayStation, bro, and I'll transfer it from the PlayStation on a tape deck, you know, and keep it going. Yes.
So A Dot was asking, man, how man you went back, man, in the Mo Beatz 904. I gave you that name.
Oh yeah.
Talk about our history, bro. Just talk.
I've always been dealing with music and doing music. Back in the days, I was in a band. You know, I used to do music in junior high school and elementary. I played the trumpet. So I always, just dealt with music.
I would have swore it would have been the drums. I would have swore it would have been something percussion though. Word.
Nah, I've never been a drummer, man. I couldn't get them sticks right, for real.
I would have swore it would have been, because the way how you know what I'm saying, the way how you be doing the basses and everything, and
his tracks go hard, man. His tracks go hard,
hey, man. Crazy. I get that from Ricco. I ain't gonna lie, Ricco, man. You put it in me. If it wasn't for you to come in there on days that I be making beats, he used to put me on assignments. He used to say, I want you to make 5 beats today. And if any one of them sorry, even if I hear you making it sorry, I'm gonna come in there and unplug your computer.
Type shit. Yeah.
Yeah, he used to come.
We appreciate that.
Keep our space.
No, man, I forgot about
while I'm making it. After I made it, I know when he likes something because he'll get the whooping and dancing. But if he don't like it, man, that man shut my computer off, unplugged it, told me I can't get on it because I keep making sorry beats.
Out of there.
Get to yelling at me like, no. So when it come down to constructive criticism, I can take that pretty well, man, because I got beat down back in the day. you used to be on me, Ricco, hard too, man.
Man, I remember, man, we used to. This cat always made a lot of beats. And we'll sit down, man, and he'll say, "Hey, man, I want you to listen to them." I say, "Sure." I was like, "Sure. You sure you want me to listen to your beats?" And he was like, he'll do this face, man, like, hey, yeah, man, I want to sit down. I want you to sit down with me, listen to these beats, man. And we start going through, and dude have bangers, and then dude have some stuff like, dude, what you was thinking on this, bro? Like, that's trash right there, bro. But that's the thing. As a music producer, you have people like, this is one of the cats that I know. Live, Sleep, Ate, Boo Boo, Dreamless. Had all kind of crazy jobs, man. In the midst of that, man, he still kept his music dream alive. And I seen this cat get into a whip with not that much money in his pocket, and I'm trying to talk him out of going to Miami. I'm hooking up with Scott Storm, like, dude, you don't need to go. Like, no, I'm going to Miami. I'm finna, and next thing I know, this cat in Miami and hooking up with cats, bro. Like, talk about man your journey, man, from where you started at, from where you are now. What was it like, man, learning Fruity Loops, but just learning how to make beats, learning how to track? What were some of the issues, man, that you had when you started trying to just learn the software and stuff?
Crashing. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest with you. Computers crashing and not knowing why it crashed. Plugins that has so much, data in it that the computer couldn't handle. I didn't know nothing about RAM. I didn't know nothing about, gigs and all that crazy stuff with the computers. So I got tired of my computer crashing. So I had to learn the program. I had to learn outside of making beats. I had to learn how this stuff works, man. How the program works and what's the capabilities of it and how much power it needs and all that stuff, man. So it was outside of the music that really made me start taking it serious, because anybody can make beats, you know what I'm saying? But having the software and the right material to make it and the programs and all that stuff that you need to make beats, man, you got to know what you're using and what you know how to use it. You know what I'm saying? So I'll say my computer crashing is what really started me making music.
A Dot.
Yeah.
I know you're on Fruity.
Man.
What you using, A Dot?
So when it come down to me, like as far as the beats or whatever, that's how I started off. I started off in music as far as making beats for the homies and all that. They was rapping, they was killing it. I really wasn't the spitter type, you know what I mean? So I used to make the beats for them and everything. But then somewhere along the line, it was just like, this ain't enough for me. Just making the beat ain't enough. I felt like I had some shit to say. So from there, it was just about 12 years straight where I was rapping. I hadn't made a beat for like 12 years. So just up until like the last 2 years, I just got back into making the beats as well as rapping. And of course, yeah, it's definitely Fruity Loops. And when I stepped in there, again, I didn't know what I was doing. I had to call Mo, what I'm doing with this? Oh, hey, what's this plugin? How you know what I'm saying? I had to sit down for the 101 like every time when I go back to make another beat. So I mean, it's Fruity.
But and you on Mac. You on Mac too.
Oh yeah, we got the Mac.
No, that's up, bro. That's
yeah.
I've been trying to get that cat on Mac, man, for years. Man.
He don't. That's what I'm saying. He won't listen. I be telling him the same thing.
That cat, I have him, and I had another partner, man, which is my brother Ricky Bennett. They window guys, bro. Like I've seen them cats.
The core.
I can't use Windows. I don't like how it sounds. I don't for whatever. I'm not a Windows guy, man. All my money been spent, man, on Macs, but I seen this cat, both of them cats, man, come through with all kind of stuff, man. And just shifting a little gears. I've seen you make music. You always come. You're the only guy I know that you always can sell your beats. Cats are always spending money with you. Like hood cats in an apartment, cats are always finding you out where other cats are struggling to sell music. You always are getting the bag on a small Windows computer, on Fruity Loops. That junk has always amazed me. What was it? What was it, man? What is it that you're doing or that you did to get cats to kind of gravitate to you and pay you for your music? Because a lot of cats, man, they're not even get money to do music. Like what is your secret? I know you can't say your secret formula on TV, right? All right. On the podcast, right? But what is it? What are you doing, bro, to get cats to come and spend their money with you? Because cats keep spending money with you.
I believe I just
you ain't never been in no recession in the beat market. You ain't never been in no recession. You know what I'm saying?
I just create music, man, from my heart. You know what I'm saying? I try not to follow the trends of music and producers and sometimes. So I kind of create my own sound. I don't sound like any other producer sometimes, you know what I'm saying, unless the artist requested this particular sound, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, I just make music, man. A lot of my stuff is not categorized as this is pop, or you know what I'm saying, this is hip hop. It's just it's worldly music. It's just, you know what I'm saying, you can play it anywhere. Any set.
So I know. So we got A Dot. How did you and A Dot man hook up, bro?
Wow. Me and A Dot.
It's been some years, right? It's been some years.
It's been some years.
What's poppin', Ricky? This is the other kid I was telling you about that is a Windows guy. He lived and died by Windows. He got like a Windows supercomputer. You know what I'm saying? And I still have mine great. He'll talk junk, man, but this is my brother, Ricky. Glad to have you, bro. Glad you could join the show. Go ahead and. So how you and A Dot, man? How you guys, man, hooked up?
Wait, I'm gonna let you.
You want to tell it? You want to tell it, Dot?
Man, through music, straight up through music, and at our fam's house, Dez, OG Dez.
Yeah,
Dez is a super producer too, Mr. Sound Man. I would say Dez is more like the sound man. He gonna take every vocal that you got and really fine tune, tweak everything. And over there, that's where we met. And Mo was like big bro to me. Ever since like day one, Mo been like big bro / the homie / the producer, all that. And like, I don't know, we just clicked off the bat, like off the rip, we clicked.
Mm-hmm. And you had another guy with you, man, that I really kind of fond of. What's his name?
So my boy Noonie.
Noonie.
My boy Noonie. It was like a package deal back then. Anytime you see me, you see Noonie. Yep. That was the homie, man. We was a tag team duo. We used to come in and fuck up any beat Mo had. We'll fuck that shit up right on spot. That's just what it was. Like, throw me something, nigga. Throw me something. I want it right now. Throw me something.
Just feed them beats for real.
So my thing I want to know is this. I've seen you, man, work with artists, and I've seen where artists ain't have nothing. They nobodies. No buzz, and you jump in the studio with them. You get them hot, put them on, and they boo boo on you. They don't want you to get money. It's like I ain't gonna call no artist name because I know a few of those artists that you put on. You get them shine, they get a situation, you know, and I know a little bit about, we're going to talk about like this Irv Gotti and Ashanti situation, because as an independent, all of us go through the Irv Gotti and Ashanti. When you put artists on, you get them hot, and they come back and they want to stick you. Give me a couple scenarios without dropping names, because we ain't trying to get people salty and get our crib shot up, you know, because you work with the Dirty Dozen, you work with the cats that nobody else like afraid to sit in the car with.
I do, man. I don't know what it is.
I don't know what it is. Like that. You attracted
craziest
artists. You attracted to the monsters. You attracted to the monsters. Come and sit down with you, and they do business, but you put them on, and they get brand new. Tell me,
Earl, man, niggas.
I'm gonna be honest, man. When it comes down to this music, it's really not about the music, man.
Right.
It's business for real. And around those times when I was going through stages of that, I didn't really know the business. I just wanted somebody to get on my track. You know what I'm saying? Right. And when I got opportunity, I ran for it. I didn't really examine it. I didn't know what to look for or know what to expect or what even to ask for. You know what I'm saying? You know, I didn't know business. So I got burned a lot, whole bunch of times. Whole bunch of times.
I got a lot of times, man, you came in and you would ask me, man, how to handle certain things.
Right.
And, you know, how did it make you feel, bro? How did it make you feel, man, to put artists on when they had no buzz? They didn't. And a lot of cats come through Jacksonville. Jacksonville is a melting pot of a lot of artists, and they come. You know what I mean? And a lot of these cats come through no names. And you touch a lot of these cats when they come through. You know, how did it make you feel, man, helping these guys, and then turn around, man, they want to try to give you no credit, you know, and just try to, you know, they want you to make no money. How did you deal with that, bro?
I mean, ain't no way you can deal with it, but you just got to deal with it. You got to take it as a loss at that point, man. It depends on how that situation went. But in my situation, I had to take it as a loss, especially on my first big break. I had to take it as a loss. My first big break, I got $200 for $200, and those views on that video is probably at 1 million or over 1 million now.
That's crazy.
I think he kind of froze up. You froze up, Mo. Let me say, hold on, I got a comment. Bro, that happens a lot. Been there, done that, and got a t-shirt, time, effort, and energy, and jokers get brand new like they never knew you. Like facts, Ricky. I remember, man, when we was riding and I was going through something myself. Working with a guy from Def Jam, being a session player, and I would go in. And I remember us riding one day, man, and I flipped on the radio, and I was like, man, it had music playing, and I was like, that's my song. I produced that joint, was one of the producers on it, you know, building it and not getting paid for it. And I remember you riding with you, man, you know, and then that same thing happened to you, you know, to where we both, like, you learn the music business by getting got.
Right.
You know, we both don't hit records. And, you know, we don't drop no names because we still in the business and we still work with people. You know, we don't not gonna make bad relationships, but what is it like? Tell cats like how it feel for you to hear your record on the radio and you ain't getting no money for it.
Yeah, say it like that.
ready to fuck something up.
Hey man, I feel terrible, man. I mean, I can't explain the feeling because at that time, it wasn't even nobody that had a deal or anything like that. It was just some pretty decent exposure, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, I felt terrible, man. I felt crazy. I couldn't even celebrate that it was on the radio like every week or every day, you know what I'm saying? Playing in clubs.
Damn.
Yeah, I was looking crazy, man. I went into depression. I ain't gonna lie to you. I went into depression, man.
I remember some times, man, when you was making your music, man, and you was going through some stuff with your son, Christian.
Oh, yeah.
You know, having to pay child support and send stuff, man, you know, and your music, man, was a way. Now, I seen the frustration on your eyes a lot of nights. We come in and we sit down and rap, you know, and you ask me, like, how you do it? Like, how do you, you know, and the hardest thing is, man, when you got a gift, man, you help people, but the music business is about business.
Mm-hmm.
And when you help people, you know, people take advantage. A Dot,
You're
being a lyricist, how did you feel, man, when you jump on a record? And you know you setting the record up, and cats could call you and say, well, hey, I want you to jump on a record. I want you to be a feature on a record, but I want you to show some love, and they ain't really trying to pay you nothing for jumping on the record. Like, how does that make you feel? You know, outside, I know you do a lot of stuff with Mo, but, you know, outside of that, because Mo like royalty, man. But outside of that, like, how does it make you feel when cats want you to get on records and they don't want to handle the business part of it? Like, how do you handle that, bro?
I would say it'll all depend on, honestly, who it is at that point. Because if it's something that's close to me and I understand what's going on with you, you know what I'm saying? You've been doing your thing, you working, but you're just not there in a financial state to where we could do that business-wise. You know what I mean? It's sometimes you just got to be in a position where you can one up and you got to help each other up. But it's not always that. It is a business. You know what I'm saying? We're not just out here just rapping, trying to have fun and all that. You know what I mean? So a lot of people get that nah, or that turn of face, and then that's when you get people saying shit like, "Oh, bro, change. Oh, bro, change now. He doing this and that. Now niggas don't want to work with niggas for free." And you know what I'm saying? Like, but that be the people that's not understanding the business. Again, at the end of the day, like it is a music business.
So right now we got Irv Gotti. You know, everybody know about Murder Inc. and Irv Gotti, man. How he made a lot of those. He made a lot of those hit records, man. A lot of those records he worked with other producers, but when it came to Ashanti, right now, because we saw a Drink Champs situation, man, where now the rules are like if you go out and if you do a record with an artist, the artist can turn around and remake that song. As long as they make it, exactly like you produced it, they don't have to pay no publishing. But if it's not exactly like you produced it, you have to sign off on it. Now, how did you guys look at that Irv Gotti and Drink Champs clip with him tripping on Ashanti? But then I know they had a personal situation, but what do you think about artists doing music for artists coming back later not wanting you to get it paid for money, and they've been making money off the music, they just want to cut you out altogether?
I'm gonna say if it's down to that where I have to clear it, like on some, you done took my song, we done did this already, and now you coming back asking me to clear this for you to make some more, I'm not clearing nothing. I ain't clearing it. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't sign off on it. I'm not. That's just how I feel. I ain't clearing it. We ain't doing business, and if it didn't go proper like that, why I'm fooling with you? I wouldn't clear it. That's just me.
At all. I agree.
I ain't clearing it.
And I remember, man, doing the albums. One particular guy, I won't drop his name, and this particular guy, man, didn't have no buzz doing the album. Started getting a lot of shines, got offered deals, and then he came back and said, "Hey, man, I want you to take the album down off off the digital sites." What in your mind? What do you think artists? What do you think artists in your mind? What do you think artists go through in their mindsets to where they can come to you in one style and be humble? I need help. I ain't got no money. I really need help doing like what I'm doing. And then all of a sudden they switch to this other situation of like, I don't care nothing about you. I'm willing to stab you and do whatever I got to do. What is it that you think make artists, man, do that?
I would say it's me. I think Mo froze.
I'm back.
Okay. Did you hear the question, Mo?
I didn't.
So what is it you think to make artists? I saw a comment here that say cats be manipulators. Yes.
I'm about to say, because I mean, some of them they might step to you like it's like, okay, I'm humble, I need you, but the whole time it's just a motive. They might have peeped your whole scheme already. They know who you are, so they just trying to, you know what I'm saying? They trying to finesse their way into the situation. And then once they get there, then I ain't ever need you anyway, my nigga. You know what I mean? You know how niggas is, bro. I mean, at the end of the day, we all know a nigga that's just like that. Everybody that's watching right now, we know a nigga that's just like that, even if it wasn't even pertaining to music. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna try to get close to you to come up off of a different situation. You know what I mean?
I like that comment. Cats be manipulators. Speak to that, Mo. Speak to that.
When it comes down to manipulation, they try to bring. I mean, they be confused. It ain't even about them being manipulated or trying to manipulate someone. They just confused on what they really want and why they doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, at the end of the day, it boils down to business, man. Now people making music with anything or a little bit of nothing and still making money. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't about the song at that point. It's about the business that they carry and, you know what I'm saying, and the relationships that they probably have to make everything go forward.
So this Radiant, what's up, Radiant? Yeah, man. Your name didn't show up, man. So I'm glad you dropped your name, Radiant. What's going on, Radiant? You guys, Radiant is probably Radiant is one of my artists, but he has probably the #1 podcast that I did with him. It's on Apple Podcasts right now. The probably #1 most downloaded podcast. I think we probably at 10,000 downloads, which is still kind of good for a podcast. We knew we independent. Ain't no big machine, but this is Radiant. He said cats be manipulators. My question to you is this. I remember you coming to me and let's talk about guys that got money, but they can't do what we do, right? Mm-hmm. They got way more money than what we have, right? But they need us to make money in this arena because they don't have our talent,
right?
And in their mind, they feel like they putting us on when we the goose that lay the golden eggs. Tell us, give me a scenario that you was in. Don't drop names because we still rub noses with cats, right? But give me a scenario without a name that how cats, man, come in like they're doing you a favor, and maybe in a degree they're doing some things, but really they really can't do the work because they don't have the skill set. You know, give us a scenario. Give us a scenario where, you know, you were in a situation where a guy offering you, I said he kind of froze up against you. Probably not going to hear the question.
Right.
Let me see. He'll blink back on. Here we go. Give me a scenario, man, that you got offered a situation where Cat thought you was an idiot and really can't do the work, but really needed you to do the work.
A lot of them start off just by trying to hear, like they got the master ear of hearing what they want to hear than what they want. So that's what they go for. So like if you're making good beats or whatnot, they come as, especially if they ain't got no money, they just want to hear what you got and how you work or how fast you can work, and then they'll see if you believe in them. See if the feeling is mutual as far as, okay, if you make beats, I can rap, we can work together type thing when you came to me for a service.
But I want you to talk about the guys with money that come to you, that come to you and they want to put you on, but they don't have the skill set, but they're looking for cats with the talent to manipulate the guys with the talent. Without dropping the name. We ain't gonna drop no name. We still get money, so we still get money, so we ain't gonna drop no name. But talk about that for me.
You know what I mean? The guys with money are the ones that try to manipulate through their money. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll come over with the jewels and pulling up big whips. You know what I'm saying? Making phone calls and all that stuff in your establishment at this point. You know what I'm saying? So they feel that, I guess, their money and what they think that you need from them is money. Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy, man. It's a crazy game, bro.
It is.
It's crazy.
That's what I'm trying to get
crazy,
to.
Bro.
I want to talk about the craziness to this game.
It's crazy,
hey,
man.
Doc.
It's
Chime
crazy.
in, Doc. Chime in, Doc.
It's crazy, bro.
I'm here. Man, I'm trying to tell you, it'd be like a lot of times it'd be like the people who you done grew up listening to. You know what I'm saying? It'd be people that you grew up listening to that'll come down and really be on some, make you look different at them. You know what I mean? Like, dang, that's really who you are. You know what I mean? You get in contact with them, you get to talking to them, and then you figure out this is not what I thought it was. You know what I mean? And it'll foil that whole thought, and you just got to be like, nah, that's what they do, and this is what I do. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I done been in some situations where it's been the people that I grew up listening to, and I done talked to them, and now I'm here like,
So I was saying Ricky, man, and Randy talking about drop names. Like, nah, bro, we can't. This ain't the show for that. I know guys got shows and they do that, bro. Like we not gonna do that, man, because we still catch
the niggas you grew up listening to.
We still catch them checks, bro. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? But you know, what I want to ask you, man, is what do you in 2022? Where do you see music heading right now? What do you see? What do you see happening with music right now?
Music's definitely about to transition into a whole different sound and wave, man. So I mean, now it's more geared towards the younger crowds to me. You know what I'm saying? And to bring back, you know, that energy. You know what I'm saying? That's where I think it's going now.
Right.
The younger, their topics, their, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't with it, you know what I'm saying, you might as well go ahead and chalk it. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't trying to do what they want and how they want it, this ain't for you.
I be feeling like I love this shit right now, but I hate this shit at the same time. You know what I mean? Because I love the fact that you can still see glimpse of what this shit started from in today's shit. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it's a lot of shit that's so new and so they try to be so new or different and over the edge to be extreme, and it to me it just don't resonate. You know what I'm saying? It'd be a wave for a minute, or it'd be a clout thing. You know what I'm saying? Shit that'll last for a year, but it'll never be nothing that'll be sustainable. You know what I'm saying? Nothing concrete. That's how I feel about it. Like I love this shit, but I hate this shit now at the same time.
So with the technology of AI, you know, you got a lot of AI now. AI helping you, you know, pick your sounds. AI helping you make beats. AI when it comes to mixing and mastering. In your opinion, man, where do you think AI is going to be taking us in the future, in the near future? How you think AI is going to affect us
in the near future?
In the near future.
I mean, as far as you're talking about musically, with
music.
They already got like apps like where you can.
I was about to say that.
You can just say something in it and it'll auto tune it for you. Like you don't even have to even try to harmonize. You can just say it, talk it.
Facts.
It's a facade for some of these people. The whole music, it's like a gimmick to people. It's not
numbers, man. It's numbers. That's all it is about right now. Is numbers.
So, do you think, in your opinion, you know, would you rather be, because a lot of guys are trying to jump on major labels, and jumping on major labels, man, that they're getting that FaceTime, but they're not owners. They're not owning their stuff.
Right.
How do you feel about, because I know you don't had an opportunity to go from the beginning, and now you are where you are. If you did a major label deal, you know, or would you rather stay indie? Or if you did a major label deal, what you know, what's important for you in that deal?
That I definitely get a good percentage of the product, man. Knowing what I can give and knowing what I can take, you know what I'm saying, as a leverage or compensation of what I'm doing. Because, you know, a lot of stuff don't happen overnight. You know what I'm saying? A lot of this music that we'll do now, we ain't getting paid from years from now or trying to see some money from it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why a lot of people put out a lot material now because of the numbers. You know what I'm saying? Generating those numbers, streams and all that stuff. I mean, knowing, going into a label deal, know what you can give and know what you can take.
Hey,
I would say me going to a major label would have to be a partnership. Like I would have to be wanting to still have creative freedom.
Right.
You're not telling me what to say. I'm not sticking to the script. And that, again, it had to be a partnership, a business venture. I'm not slaving. You know what I mean? That's already too much going on over here as far as the independent and how long we've been doing this. So we're knowing the demand and what you're supposed to put out, I'm not going to a label unless it's a partnership.
Give us a second. We're going to come right back and do this commercial break.
If you're a business owner, content creator, or a music artist, you already know the way in which you make money has changed. And if you make content that needs audio, then you know legislature is being passed to hold all those accountable who infringe on the rights of intellectual property owners. Yes, you're going to need original exclusive music for your content, especially if you plan to monetize it. At Video Max, we're multifaceted. We create original music, design websites, manage social media, create video ads, commercials, and we also can host your own channel on our Roku and Amazon Fire Stick TV network. Video Max, we're the future for indie creatives and small business owners.
All right. So back, man, with A Dot, Mo Beatz. And we just kind of, man, talking about, you know, just life as an independent artist. What do you feel, what are some things that you think that independent artists need to know when they want to try? Because we got a lot of people now, because I remember Music Man really wasn't popular. And music is getting kind of popular now where everybody's trying to do music. But what is something that you could share to help people understand that a reality about doing music? If they're starting like right now, they say, hey, I want to do music right now. What's some advice about reality and starting out as an indie right now in your bedroom doing music, going to Guitar Center, because now Guitar Center and Sweetwater got everybody thinking they're a real producer or a real artist. You know what I'm saying? What is some advice? And I guess we'll start with A Dot. What's some advice you can share with people about that?
I'm gonna definitely say be authentic. Like don't come in this because it's a fashion statement, because you want to wear this on your belt as you a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna really have to keen in on who you are. What are you even trying to deliver? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta be a student of this. You know what I'm saying? You gotta really breathe it. You gotta, just like a basketball player, you know what I'm saying? They got a ball in their trunk everywhere they go. They got basketball shorts underneath their jeans, maybe. You know what I mean? Rap got to be a second nature to you. It's not a thing that you just put on and you just say, I'm here, I'm rapping now. Like, you got to really be authentic. That's what I would say. That's your first basis. And I will also say, a lot of times, I mean, we seeing it now where they blowing up overnight, but I'm going to say don't expect to blow up overnight, even still. With all this clout wave and people blowing up overnight, I'm still saying, like, don't expect to just blow up overnight, because it don't happen like that in the reality for the you know what I'm saying, for the masses.
Mo?
You saying the question was what advice you give anybody that's starting or wanting to get into music?
Like right now, 2022.
Right now? Learn how to register your music properly. Learn basically get familiar with BMI or ASCAP. Learn what those are and what those do for you. Learn how to copyright your music. You know what I'm saying? Because you can be an artist from sitting on your behind at home nowadays. You know what I'm saying? got virtual studios and all. So I would say get your business in order. You know what I'm saying? Find out how to own your music. You know what I'm saying? And definitely keep good business with your producers or management. You know, you got promotions that you got to deal with. It's a lot.
I want you, man, to talk about, because I remember, man, you came to Ricco say, hold on, if I share that thought, don't let anybody pimp your stuff. Facts. I remember you coming to me, and we had copyright, conversations, and how guys, man, would come to you, do music. Give us some of those scenarios where in your early start to where you did music for people and they didn't want you to copyright anything. They didn't want you to get no publishing. How did you deal with that? What was your thinking when you was going through that?
A lot of artists thought they were just buying merch, I guess, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Like I bought this shirt. This is my shirt. You know what I'm saying? And not knowing the details on splits and you know what I'm saying? Understanding that there's points in the point system in this. You know what I'm saying? So they'll just give you some money, and which you've explained to them it's a lease, but they ain't heard nobody else on your beat or whatever, and then they hear somebody else on the beat, then they calling you like, hey man, that's my beat. Like, bro, you don't even own anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, all you did is pay for usage at this point. You know what I'm saying? And that goes back to, the basics. You know what I'm saying? Are you even registered to even put your music out?
Right.
Why are you sitting up here talking about that's your beat?
Right. Right.
Ownership, man. Ownership. Learn what you're getting yourself into when it comes down to being an artist or a producer.
Facts. Big facts.
So what was one of the hardest lessons, Mo, that you had to learn being a producer that kind of caused you to kind of make that shift to really become more about the business rather than just loving music? Can you give us a specific scenario that you was in that caused you to say, man, you know what? Once I get through this situation, I'm really going to be about my business.
When what was the comment? Don't let nobody pimp your shit. I was getting pimped. I was getting pimped, man. I was getting pimped and didn't realize it because they was feeding me jewels and little, you know what I'm saying? Little money here and there that kept me happy and kept me in the lavish things and, you know what I'm saying? Just giving me a different lifestyle that I wasn't used to. So they kind of blinded me. And I was satisfied with that. You know what I'm saying? So situations like that. Situations like that, man, made me take it real serious. Looking in the mirror like, damn, boy, you being pimped for real. Like, they got your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't do nothing. You can't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? So you had to go back. You got to do research. You got to find out why. Then you'll understand. Like, damn, if I knew this, I would have did it a lot different.
I want to dig in. I want to dig into that. Somebody's giving you what you want, because I had my own story. Working with someone from Def Jam that got me into the business. I'm a session player, and I'm finishing songs. I'm doing bridges, putting piano parts in, horn parts in, and I didn't know the business. I only asked for, and he gave me what I asked for. I didn't ask for publishing because I didn't know about publishing.
You ain't know nothing about it.
I didn't know nothing about it, right? I just asked for a dollar amount and gave me the dollar amount, right? And so I've been in that situation too, where you ask for something and they give you what you're asking for, but what you should be asking for, you don't know to ask for.
Right.
And when you find out later, once you've already agreed that you'll take this and they give you what you ask, what does that feel like? What is that? Let everybody, like, I want to know, what does that make you feel? Because I know with me, you mad, but you can't get mad because at the time they didn't mess you over because they gave you what you wanted.
What you asked for, right?
But you just was illiterate and ignorant to not know what to ask for.
Right.
But the deal is already in the oven, baking, and you agreed to it. How did that make you feel? How did that make you feel? And like, what did you go through mentally and psychologically? Like, what was that like?
I mean, a lot of my situations like that was minor, but it could have been real bad. You know what I'm saying? I remember a situation where I was working for a label, and I was there for service from Wednesdays, if I remember, Wednesdays to Friday or something like that. The deal was $500 for those couple of days. Anything that I upsell as far as beats or anything like that, it's on my time, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I need to be working with these artists, producing, putting out product. But I came across some paperwork, man, and it was a song that did pretty good. Got a video for it and everything. The investments that was put into the song versus what I got paid for just being there was times 10. You know what I'm saying? So I felt stupid. Like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't bring it up, but it made me realize, like, it's way more than just getting $1 right now. You know what I'm saying? This stuff is life lasting, you know what I'm saying? It's never ending story when it comes down when you get deep into the business aspect and putting your stuff in properly. Like, you can live off this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Not have to go to work. I felt crazy. I was humiliated, man. And I did all the work, So it's like, damn. Like, what the hell? Are you serious? Then what, you gonna go question the nigga like, hey man, what's this? Look at you crazy, man. Like, nigga, if you don't get your all you do is spin the records, nigga.
In the records, nigga.
For real. I feel stupid, man.
A Dot, you want to share a story, man, that you went through, man, that you kind of felt stupid in?
I mean, going to all right, I got you. My first time going to like one of these like major looking studios here in Florida. You already know what I'm talking about. I'm gassed. I'm feeling so good. They got the flash John going on both sides of the booth, and I'm like recruited to come here. This particular like producer / manager, he got 2 other artists that he's been working with for like about 3 years. You know what I mean? He's been incubating. He been baby stepping them along, and he feel like he's been looking for a third member so they can put out this little, EP and grow, and they're gonna be his new 3-man rap group. You know what I'm saying? So, long story short, I get there and he's selling me the dream. He's selling me the dream, and I'm young in it. You know what I'm saying? As far as this business aspect with him, you know what I mean? So I'm young and how we moving, and he's selling me the dream, and we do a whole slew of music. You know what I'm saying? A whole shitload of shit. And then when it came down, we do a EP, and business wasn't correct. And when it came down to it, I had to learn. I had to take an L on it, but it made me feel like, what you gonna say to this man at the end of the day? Because they brought you in there, but the way the whole thing moved, it was like I knew I should have checked deeper, but it was what I wanted at the point. You know what I mean? I'm walking into the studio, it's mixing board across you know what I'm saying, door, wall to wall, everything, glitz and glamour. And it didn't fold out right. But at the end of the day, what was I going to do? I just learned from it and capitalized off of it. And I still would try to keep a rapport even still, because at the end of the day, they was giving me the same thing. Like you say, they're giving you what you asking for. You just wasn't knowing what to ask for or how to even mitigate your own situation.
I like that. I like that, man. That's a huge word you just say. You say mitigate.
Yeah.
How to mitigate your own situation. When you think about mitigate, you trying to fend for yourself, and you trying to support yourself. You're trying to be on an offensive for yourself, but you're short of knowledge.
Exactly.
And you don't know what to ask for. And this is the dangers why I tell a lot of guys when it comes to the music business. Because right now, like I know a guy, man, they got him traveling. The artist that I work with, and I told this artist, I say, bro, you ain't got no money. I say, so what you want to do is you want to go get you a job, level up, pay as you go. Right. You got to be able to live as you make your music. Right. Because he fell so in love with the music and talented. Can rap his behind off, right? I say, but what you're looking for don't exist. It's a type of utopia. I say, yeah, go work your 3 jobs. You know, you got your producer, work with your producer, put out singles, you know, that you can afford to put out. You know, do your little shows locally, but get your money up. When you know what, now I start seeing this guy traveling all over the U.S. They you know, and I know his pocket's broke. So they tell me when your pocket's broke, you ain't got no bag, and you on shows and you doing all these things, you ain't got a major deal yet. You on the independent, you getting in deep. You know, you're doing all this music. You know, just on the aspect of, let me see, I got a comment. There's a comment right here. Okay. So yeah. And I said to him, I said, hey man, what you want to do is you just don't want to do music. You know, talk about how it's more important to just really focus on the business and not really so be in love with music. Because I think being in love with music, and it puts you in a situation to be manipulated when you're in love with the music. And I know for me personally, I'm not in love with the music anymore. I have people call me the devil, you know, the son of the devil, friend of the devil, when it's about me getting money. But I'm going to get my money. You know, if I push a button, if I want to help somebody, I always make it clear that, hey, you know, I definitely want to get paid for what I do. How do you feel? How do you feel? Or talk about briefly, man. You know, I guess kind of Mo's kind of freezing up here, A Dot. But talk about what would you tell someone that don't have no money that's trying to do music, that's totally broke, literally living with some family members, and they trying to do music in 2022. What would you say to them?
He said living with some family members.
Man, keep your dream alive, but you're gonna have to get some money behind you. Ain't no other way to put it around it. Like you're gonna have to get some money around you. All this shit costs everything. And I mean, I know this shit definitely firsthand because I done been dead broke to it. I'm rapping on the phone, hanging with a towel in front of it because again, in love with the music. You know what I'm saying? In love with the music. You can't be like that because that'll go right with the comments. You're gonna get tipped out. Like, so you're gonna have to have some money behind you. You're gonna have to have some, you gotta get some money up. I mean, we talk about it in music nowadays and it sounds like just a cliche, but you gotta have some money behind you. You got to.
Mo.
Man, me personally, if you try to do music,
and you broke, you got lint in your pocket,
and you broke,
alive, but nigga, you gotta have some bread too. You gotta get your money up.
Now you saying nowadays you ain't even gotta have no money. You gotta have a drive because technology has made it so easy for you to do what you gotta do. You just gotta do it. You know what I'm saying?
I hear that.
Believe in yourself. Stop worrying about what everybody else think. You know what I'm saying?
I like what Radiant just said. He said it's the opposite in reality, though. If someone doesn't want you to get money and they have a problem with that, they are the devil. Ooh. Facts.
He's trying to keep you away from the bag.
It's the opposite in reality, though, by Radiant. If someone doesn't want you to get money and they have a problem with that, they are the devil. Facts. Finish, Mo.
Yeah, man. Have a drive for yourself, man. Because you got apps out there where you can record yourself. You know what I'm saying? They got presets where they can make your voice sound a certain way. You know, so you can export it. You can
download a little baby sound pack right now. It sounds just like him. That's what he was trying to do. Yeah.
Facts.
It's easy. It is easy.
So Mo done froze up again, but we gonna Mo come back. We gonna do this song because I know we about out of time, but I want to do this. I want to do this game called 10. I'm gonna go through 10 either or, and you go through. Can you hear me, Mo? Can you hear me, Mo? You can hear me, Mo? You muted. You muted. You muted. You gotta take yourself off mute.
Oh.
All right, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear y'all now.
All right, hold on. We got another comment. You got a plan. You got to make the best of what you have with the lint in your pocket. Got to have a 9 to 5 to have a dream.
Right.
Facts. That was my key. Before I get into the next segment, that was my key to getting all my equipment. I always had a 9 to 5. And Moses know, I work and I buy. That was my dream. How I funded my dream. My 9 to 5 funded my dream. When I need to buy boards and I need to buy gear and I need to buy monitors or whatever I need to buy software, my 9 to 5 funded that. So I didn't have to pay nobody to do that. But I'm getting ready to do this segment called 10. It's either or. It's the first thing that comes to your mind. I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna ask you first, Mo. Then I'm gonna come to A Dot on these either or questions. It's about what you think. It's no right or wrong answer. So we're gonna start with you, Mo, first. Nicki Minaj or Cardi B?
Ha, Nicki.
Nike or Puma?
Puma. Definitely not Puma.
I ain't never even wore those. I ain't seen
Hold on.
I never seen Puma.
Outcast or Tribe Called Quest?
Outcast.
BMF TV series or Power?
Oh, BMF.
Drink Champs or Big Facts podcast?
Man, Drink Champs.
Young Dolph or Yo Gotti?
I like them both, man. What's the midpoint?
Steph Curry or Kyrie Irving?
Curry.
Indy or Major?
Indy.
Hellcat or Callaway Vet?
Hellcat.
$100,000 a month with 10 years to live, or $10 million a month with 5 years to live?
Yeah, that's
$100,000.
$100,000 a month
with 10 years to live.
Yeah, I do that. $100,000 a month.
All right, now A Dot, you up? Nicki Minaj or Cardi B?
Nicki.
Nike or Puma?
Nike. I would say Puma. Nike. Nike.
Outcast or Tribe Called Quest?
Tribe Called Quest.
Knew it.
BMF TV series or Power?
I ain't neither one of them. Being real, neither one of them.
Drink Champs or Big Facts podcast?
Drink Champs.
Young Dolph or Yo Gotti?
I'm going with Dolph.
Steph Curry or Kyrie Irving?
Kyrie. Mo was tripping.
Indy or Major?
Indy for sure.
Hellcat or Callaway Vet?
Give me that Vet.
$100,000 a month with 10 years to live, or $10 million a month with 5 years to live?
That first one. Let me live a little longer. Let me get that first one. Let me feel this a little bit. I got some bread. Let me feel it too.
Hey, Ricky said GT 500. He ain't choose the Callaway Vet or the Hellcat.
Either one of them.
Rick say Steph. He
Gotti,
said, man, y'all ain't showing my dude Dolph love, bro. Like
I said, Dolph.
he said Dolph, man.
Dolph, my guy, man.
He
But
talking about missing me, Kyrie, man.
I like Gotti too, but I don't know. I think to me, Gotti music more geared to like women nowadays. Definitely, he was on his, he was on his shit for real, like on some street shit. But like nowadays, when I hear Gotti music, I hear geared towards women. You know what I mean? Like the hooks, the catchy hooks, how he do it. To me, it'd be like for women. To me, that's just my opinion.
Gotti got a squad right now, man.
Yeah, him Gotti as what he rap. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna talk. Gotti nice though, but yeah.
Gotti got a squad right now, man. Businessman, man.
Hey, so, if you're looking for music mastering, hit me up. I charge $10 to master your music. 2-hour turnaround. Reach out to me. You can reach out to me at Inspired Clever, inspiredclever.com, INSPIRED.com as well. And if you need your music mixed as well, I charge $8.50 per stem. We're in a different day right now, man. You gotta your music should be sounding good, man. Especially, man, if you out as an independent. It don't really cost you a heck of a lot right now to get your music mixed and mastered. But I definitely, man, can help you with that as well. Let me say I got a comment. Good info tonight. Now it's time to apply what you heard. Facts. So we out of time. I want to thank you guys, man, for jumping on. I appreciate you. I want you to hang on. Don't go as of yet. We're going to get ready. Listen, Outkast, excuse me, I say Outkast, but I got to be thinking about it, man. Andre 3000 and Big Boy, man. Outkast. Every Friday night, we're going to be on In the Box podcast at 9:00 p.m. Central Standard Time. It'll be 10 o'clock. It'll be 9:00 p.m. Eastern Time, 10 p.m. Central Time. I'm in Houston, Texas right now. So I happened to do this show tonight. We had a little technical difficulties last night, so we decided to do it tonight. But every Friday we're gonna be on and be listening out. And I appreciate your time. Love you. Till next Friday.